Hey guys, Will Durst here. You know, rebuilding our transportation system is a huge part of improving our state's economy.
The first way construction benefits the economy is directly creating thousands upon thousands of jobs. Furthermore, most of these are local jobs. When someone's running a piece of iron or moving dirt or crushing rocks, that job's not one that you can send offshore. So we create thousands of jobs that matter to California.
But jobs are only the beginning. Think of it as a pebble dropping into the water. Those ripples are positive effects that jobs create. Each worker buys food, clothes, cars. In short, those ripples represent our economy. That's why the looming transportation fiscal cliff is so scary. If funding is cut in half, the jobs are cut in half, and those ripples will be flat. Not good for the economy. What's going to happen if construction spending isn't restored?
A $3 billion cut in construction spending would mean a loss of something like 28,000 construction jobs and 29,000 jobs through the rest of the economy.
And we're talking good jobs here.
Construction nationally pays about 6% more than the average job. And that's without people necessarily having the same educational level. It's a great entree for people who have left their schooling after high school or have had some college training. You don't need an advanced degree to get a good paying job in construction.
Besides jobs, construction contributes even more to the economy.
We keep money moving. We buy supplies and materials that are incorporated into our work. We contract for bonding and banking services. We do all the things that any business would do, and we do it with the many, many millions of dollars that construction companies spend in California.
Well, depending on the project, if you have a project that's major in scope, like the Bay Bridge, altogether from beginning to end, different crafts move in and out, you're probably talking 2,500, 3,000 people going to work every day.
So what's it like when someone becomes unemployed?
It's an impact mentally, psychologically, and it basically puts a person in a situation where they feel that they're useless to their families due to the lack of being able to provide to their livelihood.
It's pretty hard to look your kid in the eye and, when they want a candy bar when you're going to the market, and you've got to look your child in the eye and say, there is no candy this time. We have to use that for basic food, beans, rice, vegetables. It goes a lot farther than just being out of work.
He paints a terrible picture, but there are things we can do to solve the problem.
Achieving a transportation funding solution will require more than one play, but as we've learned, it's not going to be easy. This year, our focus is on how to keep some money flowing into the transportation pipeline until we are able to develop a long-term solution that will win at the ballot box. We have two top priorities. The first is truck weight fees. Currently, almost $1 billion a year in truck weight fees are being used to backfill the general fund. We need to redirect that money back to the state highway account, where it will be used to fix our roads and generate thousands of jobs. The second is repayment of money borrowed or taken from transportation accounts in prior years. The governor, to his credit, has identified about $350 million in loans he wants to pay back early. But there's more where that came from, more than $1.5 billion. We must make the case that paying back more of these loans early will reduce the state's debt and create thousands of good-paying jobs at the same time.
Let's not flatten out our economy. Let's invest in our transportation infrastructure so that instead of a pebble creating ripples, it's more like a boulder creating waves of new possibilities.